It's Week 15 of the National Football League.
And the spotlight is on these Chiefs' creative quarterback. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year.
It's the Chiefs and the Broncos.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Laviska Shenault to return it. And look at this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Bo Nix entered this league as a grown-up. 61 college starts will do that for you. A ton of college experience. And Bo Nix is a facilitator. When he is at his best, that ball is in and out of his hands in an absolute hurry. If he were a point guard on a basketball team, he'd want to go up and down the court and get it out of his hands as quickly as he can. He's accurate, he's tough, he's experienced, and he's poised for this challenge of the NFL.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running it again with Dobbins. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. He'll cobble together a yard there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action with Nix. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Nix. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Feet and eyes. so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. They'll throw it again. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. He's got it near the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Escape. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Chenault on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on first down, Nix. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Running left, it's Dobbins. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed to Sutton. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Motion man left is Johnson. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Mims with the grab. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To throw, here's Nix. That's complete to Dobbins. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw again, Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The home teams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Airing it out to start this drive. This one finds Kelsey. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. No return on that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Nix gets this to Johnson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Nix with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that leaves them with 3rd and 14. Here's Nix. On target to Dobbins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up for the manageable 3rd and 2. Going for the 1st with Dobbins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Caught near the goal line. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Broncos are on the move here. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Dobbins does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Running for it with Dobbins. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down. 3rd and goal for Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing from the gun here. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Here's 2nd and 5. Dump off caught by his back. Has some daylight through the 40. Good gain here as he heads out of bounds. That's good for 7 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. They'll try and throw it here. Dumped off to his running back.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Throwing it again here. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Still sticking with the passing game. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Looking for a throw here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. We've reached the midway point of this one, and the visiting Broncos taking a lead into that locker room. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's gonna be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. The home teams and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And he's up over 80 receptions on the season. An impressive number, and it's good enough to sit him among the league's best as well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Another carry for him. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
3 brings up third and 3.
Dropping back to throw. Finds his man. It's Worthy. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To throw here on first down. On target to Worthy. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
The tight end going in motion right. Second and 4. Kelsey makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second and 6 now. Hauled in left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Pass play on first and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The Tennessee rookie picks it off.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. They give it to Dobbins to start the third. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
That's complete to Dobbins. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived.
Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They'll run here following the penalty. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3. Dobbins gets it off the option. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Nix looking to throw. Hauled in by Dobbins. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's gonna make you pay.
Pass is caught at the 9. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
A tight end in motion now. Going ground on 1st and goal. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. Dobbins will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now Nix. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Chiefs offense out to take over. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw now. And he hauls in the interception. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Broncos offense all set to go. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Running it again with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Nix from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these 2 building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hauled in by Rice. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34. This one finds Kelsey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
They'll throw it. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They go play action here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Man in motion here. 1st down from the red zone. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 1-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Nix off the play action. On target to Dobbins. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Nix to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He's going to push one deep. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Denver. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Chiefs 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Motioning one of the tight ends. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast. To throw here on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Xavier Worthy. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 47. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here. From the gun on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Throwing it again here. Kelsey makes the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Bails out of the pocket quick. Steps up, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Broncos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. A give to Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Broncos holding a 10-point lead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A give right side to Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They run the counter with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They run. Here's Dobbins. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have 3rd and 4. Running this with Dobbins. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.
10.